Okay, welcome back to Dave and myself. We are showing you another method of curing yourself, healing yourself, fixing your bodies. And we did a video a while back on the coffee and peppermint to wake you up and all the properties of coffee. And I got a lot of requests saying, well, how do you make that coffee extract? Actually, you guys weren't interested about the health benefits, you just want that coffee. And I understand it, because I did state that, in my book, God said let there be coffee and it was good. But that was found in my book. Okay, so we're going to make it today. All right, go to an Asian market, or a liquor store, or wherever, and get yourself some white wine, or vodka, or gin, or grappa, or anything you want to make homemade that's clear. Or brandy or cognac, you can do it with that as well. Alright, notice I'm using the more refined liquors or alcohols. I'm not using the other stuff. There's a reason for that, okay? I want something not to minimize any damage to my liver. But anyway, you can buy this. Those of you who cannot afford the high-end alcohol, you live in Canada and you're being raped by the taxes here on alcohol, go to an Asian market. Buy the white wine there. It's Pearl River. They got several different types. I think the alcohol content on this thing is between 17 and 19%. Give me a second here. 17.5. Sometimes they're as high as 19. Now again, it has a little salt in it, which is okay. I don't have a problem with salt. Salt is a life-giving source. And for what we're going to do, the salt will actually preserve this. All right. So anyway, I don't care if you use an instant. I don't care if you use a bean. Works out the same. Just, with the bean, pour half the amount as you would with the instant. So basically all we're doing, say we got a measurement here, so about 1.5 cups, 2 cups, somewhere in there. Again, this you can make as strong as you weak as you like. Now, I'm going to put probably about 1/4 to 1/2 cup in here of this stuff. Now again, make it any way you like. Again, we're not splitting hairs. This is not nuclear science. We're not building a rocket to the moon here. We're making an extract is all we're doing. So, don't get caught up in the details to such a minutia that it takes away from what you're doing. Okay, so about, about 1/4, that's about 1/2 cup actually. As you can see, it's already breaking down. So I may want to add more. Now you can do this also with, what's that coffee the Italians use? Cappuccino type coffees. You can throw it in, just don't put the cream in there. Okay? Now, I'm just going to blend this for about 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes actually is all you need. We'll strain it and you'll get your coffee extract. Alright, we've let it run for about 5 minutes, give or take. We took a little break there and we were talking about coffee. See, as you can see, she's smoking, right? It's going to blow up now. Alright, anyway, what we've done here, okay, now during the break I added a little bit more coffee to it, dry coffee to it, because I want mine stronger. Now, for demonstration purposes, you can do this any way you like, but just for what we're showing you here, this is what we're doing. So now we're going to take it, and we're going to pour it to the strainer, collect any kind of excess that might be there. What I do at this point, bring it up a little bit. Take a look here. Aha! See, God said, let there be coffee, and it was good. That's found in my book. Anyway, so as you can see, this is what you've got. You've got this extract here. It's very potent, very, very strong. The idea here is when we're using the blender, okay, extraction means we're pulling stuff out. Dave and I were talking about this. Maybe we should explain what extraction is. So, okay, we're doing that Queen of Hungary formula here. This is going to see this often throughout the segments here. What we're doing is we're extracting, but we're using heat, water, and steam to do it. Here, we're using another form of extraction using a centrifuge or centrifugal force from the blending and the constant stirring and pulling with the alcohol. So when we get this thing going, it's concentrating or condensing the molecules more, and as a result it's also pulling more. Now the longer you let this sit, the hotter this will get, so eventually you'll lose some of the alcohol potency as well. But it will pull and pull and pull till there's nothing left to pull. And what you do here, basically what I'm doing here now is I'm just going to, using this jelly bag here, which you can buy at any drugstore, actually they're not hardware store, in Canada or the United States. In Canada, they cost a fortune. In the United States, they're relatively cheap.
Shocking.
Yeah, shocking. Yeah. Well, welcome to Canada, eh? Land of the great tax. We will tax you even if you don't need to tax, because we like taxing you. All right. As you can see, look at that, eh? We are getting it all. Now, if you want to double extract, okay, I'm going to really throw a monkey wrench in some of you. Take this, put it back into the blender, add some more to it, and then re-blend it again. Okay? You can get this to a strength, a huge strength. But this is all I really need. Now, for some of you who are really coffee addicts, this is something you can make. Now, let's say you're going to have an exam. You may want to take a little shot of this, about maybe half an ounce. You don't need much now because this is really concentrated. How strong it's going to be, I really don't know. I've never really measured it up. All I know is if you take a half a shot of this, you're awake. Like, hello, I'm here.
Well, I just tried it and I'm awake.
Yeah. You know, this will wake you up in the morning, I guarantee you. There's no fooling around here. So again, and you can mix this also. Now, let's say you want to make this an almond flavor, like an amaretto. All right, go to the spice section of your grocery store, health food store. Get an almond extract. Make sure it doesn't have propylene glycol in it. Okay, if it has ethanol in it, knock yourself out. But if it's got propylene glycol, leave it alone. Okay. Worst case scenario, you can take some almonds, put them in alcohol, do the same thing, strain them. You can make your own amaretto or your almond extract the same way. Now, again, put it in there if you want. You want to add peppermint to it. Again, you can throw it in there if you want and mix it up so you've got the peppermint coffee flavor. You want to add cinnamon to it. You want to add, don't add cardamom to it, because if you add cardamom to it, cardamom will neutralize the caffeine. You will get another benefit out of it, but if it's the caffeine you're looking for, cardamom is out of the question. It's a neutralizer. So those of you who want your coffee but don't want the jitters, add cardamom to it, okay? So, you know, me, myself, I don't mind the jitters. Like, it keeps me alive. So I know when I'm shaking, I'm alive. If I'm not shaking, I could be dead. I'm walking dead, and that kind of thing. Anyway, this is good for the brain, good for cancer, good for gout, good for liver. Those of you who got cirrhosis of the liver because of alcohol issues, there you go. That's one of your answers right there to help regenerate that, rebuild that. You're looking to be staying alert. You're driving a truck, driving a taxi. You're on your way to a job. There you go. Now, if you're having a coffee, you want to add that to the coffee, you can. If you're making a herbal tea, and you got this tea going on here, you know, and you pour a cup of that, and you want to give it a little bit more of a zing because you want to get those components quicker into your system, add some of that to it. Okay? It's endless what you can do. All right? So I just showed you how to make a coffee extract. Real simple, nothing complicated. We're not splitting atoms here again. We're not building a rocket ship going to Mars. We are making an extract, and that's all it is. All right? So now you have it. See, Dave and I are both, you know, chomping at the paw here about the coffee. Coffee, yes, you know, we're addicted. Anyhow, it's a good addiction. I don't mind. You know, it works on, it keeps you from getting dementia, or it can reverse dementia. That's another thing about coffee. All right. Until the next segment. To your health.